Yeah,
it.
for some reason when we get on the floor, they just go berserk.
I know, they're like, it's playtime.
Yeah.
Like, you're in puppy play dance.
I was
Right.
yeah.
Yes, for sure. And
Seems
then-
like it was actually laying on my chest that one time.
Oh, that's so great. I love it. Dogs and animals, cats. That's one of the really fun perks about Zoom is you get to like peek into people's homes. and their animals.
Yeah, the pigeon's pretty nice.
The pigeon, yeah. Hi, Peggy. Hi, AJ. Any special requests from the home front today?
Oh, a little bit of wrists, maybe?
Wrists. Yes, great idea. Have you done some of those with the Foresight video? I think we have a few.
I have not. I've done them in other classes. Sometimes you do a little warm up.
There's some specific ones for hands and wrists.
Okay, thank you. I'll check it out.
All right, so let's get started. It's just 9 o'clock. Perfect. Do this real quick. Okay. All right. So a little bit of wrist love. You're already there. Feels good. Anything else? Okay, sounds interesting. Good. Quiet. Let's start seated then. Come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. You can be up on a block if you like. I discovered that sideways kind of with my mat, I can see everybody better. So, so just coming to a comfortable seat for a moment. Get your body oriented in a way that feels like you can sit here for a moment. Maybe close your eyes. Just take a deep breath. Let it go. 2 more, just full deep breaths right here. And take 1 more breath. And let it go. And with your eyes closed, start to take your body in a small, slow circle, just circling in a direction. It can be small, it can be big, it can be fast, it can be slow. You might notice some sensations in the pelvis or lower back, or hips, knees or ankles, and you might notice all parts of your body. And circle the other direction. Might feel a little bit different. Come back to center, and you can open your eyes for this if you want. I'm going to do a cow-cat here. So you lift the chest, maybe take the eyes up, and then tuck and gently fall back. A few of those. Inhale forward and exhale back. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Moving that spine in different directions. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then come to neutral. And we'll interlace the hands and we'll do some figure 8s. So forearms can be apart or together. And you'll do some figure 8s. You can explore both. I like the forearms more together or closer. You can play with it. If there's any sounds. And take the interlaced hands and bring them forward. And it's okay to let the shoulders move forward or back. And do both. And then take the arms all the way up to wherever you can go. Pull the pinkies back. And then flip the arms gently down. Good. And then you'll take the right palm and turn it to face up. And you'll catch the forefingers, the right hand. And then you draw them back and press the heel of the hand forward. Good. And then let the arm just kind of go down. And you'll bend the elbow. Back to like a platter, 4 fingers, stretch it forward, and then let it drop. One more time, like a platter, catch the fingers, stretch forward, and let it drop. And then you can roll that wrist around. If you need to switch the cross of your legs, you can. Let's try the other side, other hand, left palm up, touch the 4 fingers, press forward, big breath in, exhale, let it drop. And the elbow, make a platter, catch the fingers, stretch forward, pause for a moment so you feel that stretch, and then let it drop. One more time. You might notice how tight your forearms are. I'm always surprised. Let it drop. And then shake or roll that wrist around. Good. And then you'll bring the back of the index finger and thumb together and point the fingers towards the ground and towards your heart. Pause. And then go back around and up. The index finger, thumb touch, and then point towards the heart. And then come back around. And you just press as much as feels or as little as feels okay on your body. Good. And then you can keep the same thing going, or you can go all the way around. It takes a little bit of a thinking. You go all the way, point towards you, come up, and you have to flip the hands. Yeah. Good for the brain. Okay, then one more. You'll bring the palms of the hands together and then slide the fingers down, press the heels of the hands together, and then slide the hands to the right. Ooh. You feel that one? Yeah, and then the tendency is for the elbow to go back in space. So press the right elbow forward more, yeah. Good, and then slide through center, maybe take it down a little and then to the other side. Pull your knees today. Ankle bones, yeah.
Hard work.
I know, where's that left? You feel that all the way up into the shoulder, yeah.
We're doing so many.
Chaturanga. Okay, building some strength. Okay, come back to center. And then one more time, just interlace the hands and just lightly lift figure 8. Good, and then right here, wherever you are, take a big breath in, reach up and just fold forward. Notice. Slowly walk it up. We'll come forward to hands and knees. Let's do just a couple more little things for the wrists and hands here. Get back on. So you'll lift the palms of the hands up off the ground, stretching the length of the fingers. So try to keep the fingers on the mat. It's weird. Yes, like that. And then lower down. And you can be a little bit more in the legs, a little bit less in the hands, so you're not putting so much weight. Or you can be more in the hands and really feel that stretch. Do that a couple times. Feel that? Great. Okay, so now this next one, this will be our last one for now. You come down, so you're going to make fists, put the knuckles together, rest the backs of your wrists on the ground, like that. And then you just straighten-ish the arms, start to lift up. And then lower back down, press the knuckles together, and then slowly lift up, straightening-ish. Everyone feel that? Okay, good. One more time, lower down, gently lift back up. Good. And you'll just gently split the hands over, tuck the toes under. Let's walk all the way back to the knees and press to your feet. So come up to ragdoll. Not coming onto the wrist just yet. You can hold on to the elbows if you like, or you can let the backs of the hands gently rest on the ground. Still sending some love to the wrist. Swing side to side. Shake your head. Just drop your brain. And release your hands to the mat. And then bring your hands up to your hips. Point your elbows towards the sky. Press the feet down. Come all the way up to stand. Big breath in. Circle the arms all the way up. And exhale. Bring your hands down to the heart. And again, inhale. Circle it up. Exhale. Forward fold. And then walk forward. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet back, and you can pedal it out. Lift your heels and walk or hop your feet to your hands now, coming forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain, big reach. We'll go right back down, exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step back or hop back. High plank to low plank. Find to use your knees. Good. Upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog or child's pose anytime. Take several breaths. The bottom of your next exhale, you'll look forward, bend your knees, step, hop, or walk to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. High to low plank, you can hop back or step back. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Remembering to be intentional with the hands, spreading the fingers wide, but not too wide. So it's like equal space between the fingers, including the thumb. And then often it's index finger aimed forward that feels the best in the shoulders, but you can play with that, index or middle or thumb. Some people like to turn their hands out. Take one more breath. Empty all the way out, look forward, and then hop or walk or tiptoe to the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, step or hop. Bring your feet to meet your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And chair pose. Drop the hips low, reach the arms up high. Wrap the pinky fingers in slightly. Notice how you're holding your hands and wrists. Or maybe you roll them out, like this, whatever you need. Good toes. Let your toes be a little light, a little wiggleable. Good, Karen. Nice, Karen. Take one more breath here. Go deeper. Reach higher. And then fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step or hop back. High to low plank. Okay, use your knees. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward for warrior one. Good, AJ. Good, Peggy. Bring your awareness from your skin in, like for right now, just gonna feel your body, so your feet on the floor, ground down through the four corners of the feet. Notice if you're holding back and waiting till I say last breath before you go a little deeper, or maybe can you go a little deeper right now? You can always come out if you need to. A big reach all the way up into the fingertips. Inhale, and then hands to the mat. High to low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog. Or downward facing dog. Left foot to left hand. Warrior one, right foot flat, root down, rise out. Stephanie. That big length through the sides of the body. Yeah. Notice where your attention goes. This is just really a practice, and what does it take to stay here and present, feeling into your body, noticing your breath. Grounded in presence. One more breath in, maybe go up and back. And then hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathing. I love sharing these little yoga moments with the kids. And one of my favorite moments yesterday was at the end of practice. I said in 1 to 2 words, how is everyone feeling? And they felt I was tired and relaxed and calm. And then this one little boy said, I feel safe. And I was like, oh my God, that's everything. That's everything. And that's what I want from you here, to feel safe, to move in ways that take care of you on your mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Look forward and step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Chair pose. Sit a little deeper and stretch the fingers and reach a little higher, so get an inch longer, a hidden inch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the right hand, warrior one. Good, and then hands to the mat, high plank to low. Okay to use the knees, right? Upward dog. These are so strong. Downward facing dog, left foot to left hand, warrior one. Karen. Hands to the mat, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, back to downward facing dog and breathe. The heels, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, long through the sides of the body. Exhale, fold a little deeper than before. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose, drop the hips low, lift the arms up high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. And then open up to warrior two. Good, and then in warrior two, turn your palms to face the wall in front of you, so thumbs up. And then wrap the thumb in first, and then one finger at a time, wrap your fingers around the thumb. The thumb comes in, fingers wrap. And then I want you to imagine you're holding like little teapots and you're gonna tip the tea to the floor. So it's like, just like keeping the palms forward for this one, tip down, knuckles go down, like that. So the thumb stretch, really. Feel that? Good. So thumb in first, bend the fingers and go back. Good, and then lift the knuckles back to center, so open the arm, the palms up, turn both palms up, all 10 fingers up, palms up, pull the shoulders back, take a breath in, sit a little deeper, and then reverse the warrior, right arm up, left arm down, big stretch through the side of the waist, side of the body, and then bring it forward, side angle, forearm to thigh, or hand to the floor. If your hand's at the floor, you can tent 5 fingertips at the ground, which is a wonderful wrist strengthener. Press the hips forward. Nice, Karen. Good, Darian. Shoulders back, hips forward. And good. Take one more big breath here. And then hands come back to the mat, high plank to low. hard to step back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot forward, warrior one, and then open to warrior two. And then this one, I think it goes like this. Pinky finger in first, then ring, middle, index, thumb goes around it, the right direction, and then knuckles to the ground. There's a few different ways to do this. Can't remember which one. I think that feels right. Yeah, that's wrist. Feel like making little fists. Good. Good. And then lift the knuckles up, spread the fingers wide, turn the palms up, sit a little deeper into that left leg, and then reverse the warrior. Really lifting and lengthening through that left side of the body. And then bring it forward, side angle. Forearm to thigh or 5 fingertips to the earth. And you press the fingertips into the ground. Pull the heart open. Press into the 4 corners of the feet. So remembering your feet. If your mind wanders, one thing to come back to again and again is your feet on the floor. Press the hips forward and the heart back and open up, breathe in. Set the hands to the mat, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out or move the hips side to side. And one thing that really helps wrists right here is to press the length of the fingers into the mat. Walk your hands back to the feet, walk to the back of your mat, and then just interlace your hands over your sacrum, a little stretch of the shoulders here. So you'll interlace the hands, try to press the palms together. So instead of the palms apart, so actually bring your hands back to the sacrum, interlace, palms together, elbows squeeze towards the ceiling. Then see if you can straighten the arms without separating the palms. Yeah, like that. Good. Palms together. It's okay if the elbows stay bent and hands at the sacrum, that's fine. See if you can stretch the arms away from the body. Palms together. Breathe. And then release the hands gently to the ground. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Start to walk forward, come back to downward facing dog. And stretch your right leg to the sky. Right leg goes up and back. You can bend the knee, roll it open. You want to circle the foot around the ankle or circle the knee, that's fine, at big circles. Push the leg back, breathe in, and big step forward, crescent lunge. If the back heel lifted, so come on up. Good, and then take the left arm under the right, so eagle here. Bring your weight forward into the right foot. So you'll lean forward and bring the left leg up and over the right. And if you need your big toe on the floor, it's fine. So coming into full eagle. Good job, Peggy. Nice, AJ. And then step back, open back up to warrior two. Step all the way back, open, reverse warrior, inhale, hands to the mat, high to low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Bend the knee, roll open. Few circles of the foot, ankle, or big knee circle. And stretch the leg back, inhale, big step forward, crescent lunge. And then right arm under the left for eagle arms. Stay here, breathe, hugging into the center line. And then when you're ready, the right leg will come up and over the left. Hold eagle. Maria. And then step back to warrior two. Step back, open it up, flip the left palm up, reverse your warrior, and hands come to the mat. High plank to low plank, a variation of your choice. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward and step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a twist to the right. Left elbow to right thigh. Palms pressed together. And it's a lot like that feeling at the beginning that we did with the hands and the wrists. You're trying to turn the body so the thumbs line up at the heart center. You get a little bit of a stretch through the wrists. And if it's better for you to make a fist and cover it with the right hand, that's fine too. Or open the arms. One more breath. And then forward fold, just let it go. So you can take your feet to hip width and catch your toes here for a forward fold, or if you want to take crow between these, you can take a crow pose. Feel like challenging yourself today? Release the toes, toe heel the feet back together, or hip width if that's better in your body. Come to chair. And bring your hands to heart center, take a twist to the left, revolve chair. So the palms press together, you rotate through the ribs. Good. One more breath. Good, and then forward fold, let it go. You can slide the palms under the soles. Another really nice wrist release right here. Or you can take crow if you want. Maybe wiggle your toes into the wrists. Release your hands, come on down to squat. And you can take some back of the hand wrist rolls like we did when we were standing at the beginning. I turned the heater up a little bit today. Good. It was freezing in here. I'm like, I'm just gonna bump it up. All right, so you can stay here, or I keep offering it if you want. You can try crow. If you feel like staying off the wrist too, crow on the forearms is a possibility. You don't have to. Feel? Maria. your longest one ever? That was amazing. Keep at it. I found this video that was, I don't know if you follow my Facebook, but I found this video from 3 years ago, and I decided to try it 1 minute crow. So my son's videoing it, and I'm up in crow, the dog's barking, my daughter's crawling in front of me and flashing her hand at the camera, Hunter's singing some weird song and yelling at his sister. It's hilarious. Well, and I'm just trying to hold this crow. I didn't make it to a minute, but there's lots of distractions. It's so funny. But that's just it. Just like keep at it. Okay, let's plant the hands, step back, high plank to load. Take yourself through a vinyasa. You might even pause an upward facing dog for a moment. Stretch it out. And then downward facing dog, press back. With your heels, bend your knees, look forward and bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain. Bring your hands to heart center. Good, extended mountain reach. Eagle again, right arm under, right leg over. Come right, standing leg raise, left hand to left hip. Lift the right knee into the right hand, or catch the foot, like catch the big toe. All right, just take your time, finding your balance and your focus and your breath. Using the bar if you need to hold on. Open the right leg to the right. You can reach left if you like. Good, Peggy, use your standing leg. Bring it to center, arms down, right leg back, airplane. And half moon, set your left hand down. You can be on a block or 5 fingers, open up through to the right. Got this. Good, Peggy, you got it. Okay, forward fold. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Step the left knee to the ground. Come on up into a low lunge. The hips forward and down. Feel them long. Lift the chest up and back. Big breath in. Then hands to the mat, tuck the back toes under, step forward, left foot comes up to meet the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Now you know what's coming. Left arm under, eagle. I don't know if that's good or bad. It is what it is. This side has a knowing of what's coming. Try to stay here and not jump ahead. And standing leg raise, so bring the right hand to the right hip, lift the left knee, stand tall. Or catch the big toe and extend the leg. All right, open it to the left. Straight leg or bent knee. Exactly. Reach to the right, if that's helpful. Back to center, airplane. Take the left leg straight back, arms back. Little like upward dog through the upper body. Sensation of chest lifting and opening. And then half moon, set the right hand down. It can be on a block with 5 fingers or a water bottle even. Or chair. Got it, Darian. It's okay, come back in. And then forward fold, let it go. Step your right foot back for low lunge. Step the knee down, point the toes. And inhale, go ahead and reach up. Arms of your choice. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Tuck your right toes under. Step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Bring your hands to your heart. And then left arm up for dancer. Bend the right knee. Catch the right foot in the right hand. Draw the right knee towards the left. And then slide the thigh back. It's okay to hold on to the bar. Switch legs. One breath at a time. Okay, come on up. Set the feet down. Take a couple back strokes or twists. Movement that feels good. And tree, right foot to left leg. You can just lift it and set it or help the foot up onto the thigh or foot to calf. Tree. Thumbs up if you like. Switching legs, right foot down, left leg up. Finding your center line in that still place. Extend the arms in your tree here. Hands to heart center, left foot to right. Arms down, take a breath, mountain pose. And then extended mountain, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Step or float back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Stretch the right leg up and back, big inhale. Step it forward to warrior one, left foot flat. And then interlace your hands at your back. It's a humble warrior. So you tuck your chin. And before you do that, with the hands, try and get the palms together. Right? It's okay if the elbows are slightly bent. It's okay if the arms don't leave your body. So tuck the chin, palms together, and you just lower down. And you can rest on top of that right thigh with the shoulder and chest, or you can go to the inside of it. Try to stretch the arms away from the body. Palms pressed together. And then release the hands, bring them to the low back, and then to the inside of the right foot, walk it around to the left, wide leg forward fold. Good, and then you'll lift up partway and turn your left toes out, bend the left knee, and see if you can bring your sitting bone all the way to the heel and the ball of the right foot to the sky. So lift the right toes. Yep. We're not going to sit all the way down today. We could. Want to do that again? This one's a little different. It's similar. So from here, you're going to just slowly walk or crawl to the right foot and lift the right heel and pause. And then you'll do that again. You'll crawl back around to the left, feet to parallel. Left toes turn left, bend the knee, drop the hip, lift the ball of the right foot, heel it up. And then crawl back around to the right. And then you lift the left heel. It's a low lunge, drop the hips. One more time. Crawl around to the left. Drop the hips. Lift the ball of the foot, pause. And then crawl back around to the right. And knee, lift the left heel. Good. Set the knee down, left knee down. Pull the hips back, half splits. Breathing. Half splits, we're gonna come to 90-90. So you're gonna just bend the front knee, maybe slide it back a little. You want like a 90 degree with both legs. This one's a half camel. So take your left hand towards the left foot, maybe catch the ankle. Right arm goes up and over. I just look to the left. I look down. You can also look up and back. Pressing the hips forward, opening hard. Good, and then the way up could be straight up, or you kind of sweep it around and come up. It's a little balancing, like that. Nice, Stephanie. And then come forward and step back. High plank to low, or skip it if you need to skip it or want to. Sometimes it's a want, not a need. Upward dog, downward dog. Lift the left leg up and back. Big step forward, warrior one. Good, and then interlace the hands at your back. It's the opposite thumb on top, if you can. Palms together, shoulders back, maybe elbows straight, maybe not. And then you come forward. It's okay to have the elbows bent, palms pressed, shoulders squeeze back. Or start to straighten the arms and take them up and overhead away from the body. Left shoulder can be on top or inside of that left leg. Nice. Good job. One more breath here. And then release the hands, walk it around to straddle, forward fold. Pause there for a moment. And from here, it's right toes turn right. You'll come down to the right. So you bend the knee, you can lift the ball of the left foot and drop the hip towards the heel. Yeah, and if the heel peels off the ground, it's okay. It's okay if that right heel lifts. But I want you to kind of notice that spot where it tries to lift and see if you can hold it down a little longer. Okay, now we're crawling around to the front and you come into that low lunge. Lift the right heel, drop the hips. So your hands are on the inside of the left leg and then walk it back around to the right. So notice that spot where that right heel wants to lift, press it down a little more if it does. And peel that left leg up, good. And then crawl it back around to the front. And drop it to the runner's lunge. One more time. Crawl it around, take your time. All of the left foot towards the ceiling. Good, and then come back around to the front. And then drop into that lunge, just pause. And then knee down, toes down, pull the hips back, half splits. And your hands can go on either side of the left foot, the half splits. Good, Peggy. Good, AJ. right half camel. So come up to that 90-90. So bring the right hand to the right ankle. Toes can be tucked or pointed. Left arm up. Press the hips forward. Open the chest. Open the heart space. Open the throat if you can. And then come on back up. You can circle it around. Yeah, good. Hands down, downward dog or front plank to low. You're ready from downward dog. You'll bring your right leg forward into half pigeon. And if you prefer to be on your back or if you need to be on your back, it's right ankle over left thigh. It's a reclined version. You can also be seated. Good job. CJ. Good, Peggy. I love the wall, that variation where you're at. Variation here. It's a side stretch that's similar to what we've done earlier this week, but if you haven't been here, that's okay too. So from here, you're gonna just come up and bend the left knee. Don't flip it around though, just bend it. Straighten the right leg. Take your right hand, reach it under the left leg and lean to the right. And see if the left hand can come overhead and maybe catch your right foot. You can even hold your left ankle with the right hand if you want. Or if you're on your back, you can take the knees to the left. Recline double pigeon. This is where all the tightness in the body. That's nice. Perfect there. Okay, good. Perfect. Come on up. And then you'll just bend the right knee and take yourself back to downward dog. For any variation, you can go high plank to throw, any movement. And then we're moving to half pigeon on the left. If you're on your back, left ankle, right thigh. Good. Good, breathing, using props as needed, and then seeing where you can relax into this shape. Some days, some moments, easier to relax than others. Noticing if it's your body, is your body tired and sore and having a difficult time to rest, or is it your mind? So my boyfriend and I are very opposite. He falls asleep the minute he lays down, and I'm up for like an hour before I can fall asleep. But he wakes up in the middle of the night and is up for hours, and if I wake up, I go right back to sleep. So he asked me last night, what do you do to fall asleep? Really interesting question. He goes, you know, like when your mind gets busy, what do you do? I don't know. Like a really interesting question. And as the more I thought about it, it's like sometimes I focus on relaxing my body, just relaxing my body. And sometimes it's the mind, just like in a yoga practice, same thing. Sometimes it's my mind that's all bound up. And like, what do you do? It's just a question I'm putting out there, like looking and learning about what you do when something you're, wanting to achieve something like sleep or relaxation, and there's something in the way. Just an interesting inquiry. Okay, so we'll come up here. You'll bend the right knee so it comes up, and then straighten the left leg. And then you'll see if you can reach the left hand kind of under the right leg and lean. If that doesn't work, you can also try the elbow on the thigh or block and leaning left just a little bit. Or I love it that you're just sitting up right there. Seeing what's the stopping place. Good, there. And if you can reach your foot, touch your foot. Forward six five, just a little. Nice. And slowly and gently come up. This time you'll just swing the legs in front of you. Maybe scoot your hip muscles out of the way. Reach up really high, really tall through the body, and hinge forward. And the key is hinging, trying to hinge the top of the thighs. Good. If it feels safe to drop your head, go ahead and drop the head. Slowly and gently come on up. And then you're just going to come down onto your back. We're going to take one final wrist shoulder opener here on your back. So you'll lay down all the way onto the mat. And then stretch your left arm overhead. And then bend your right knee. And you're going to roll onto your left side. Roll over on the left side. Take your right arm behind your back. Yep, and it'll just rest the back of the hand either at the sacrum or low back, or the back of the hand can reach up higher, like, and then you roll back onto your back. And you'll discover if it's too much or too little. And then I like the right knee to go out to the right and add a little extra. So the hands could be low on the sacrum or the kidney area, or it could be higher up between the shoulder blades. You can always roll onto the left side and adjust it. But if rotation on the shoulder doesn't work, you don't have to do this. You can come into a twist or something instead. This one you might feel in the wrist and forearm. You might feel it only in the shoulder or the shoulder blade area. Might be the front of the arm, might be the back of the arm. So I like to kind of scan through and just maybe identify what I'm feeling. Like, oh, tight right shoulder, or it doesn't even have to be labeled. It's just feeling what you're feeling. And then I like to open my awareness to the other parts of my body. And maybe finding spots that have more comfort, less tightness, and let myself rest there. So I can just stay and breathe and allow for magic to happen. into the shoulder area. Things shifting and changing. Opening your awareness back up to the whole. On out of this, so bring your right foot back flat, gently roll over onto the left side, unpin the right arm. And then come back on your back. Just gently switching sides. So stretch both legs out long. Right arm can slide overhead. Very carefully bend the left knee. Roll onto the right side. Left arm goes behind the back, finding the spot that feels right. And it can always be adjusted. Roll back onto the back. Let the left knee fall out to the left. And if you need to change something, change it. Don't be afraid. And then feel and notice what there is to feel and notice on this side. You can do at night as you're going to sleep in bed. It's a nice place to do this. Slowly and gently bring your left foot flat. Rock to the right side, release the left arm. Come back onto your back and find Shavasana. Reading today in honor of the week of the Valentine. I allow love to flow to me, to flow from me, to flow around me, to surround me, to go above me, to go below me, to guide me, to grow me, to bless my future, to heal my past, to expand, to last. I'm going to read that one more time. I allow love to flow to me, to flow from me, to flow around me, to surround me, to go above me, to go below me, to guide me, to grow me, to bless my future, to heal my past, to expand, to last. wiggle your fingers and your toes. As you feel ready, bend your knees and roll to a comfortable side. Gently press yourself up to seated. Close your eyes for a moment. Your eyes closed, interlace your hands in front of you, eyes closed, and just do a few gentle figure eights. Maybe forearms together. And the palms of your hands together. Slide your thumbs to your heart space. Lift your thumbs to your forehead center. Have an amazing day. Namaste. Namaste. You guys at home, bye Peggy.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say, when I need to go to sleep,
Yes.
I do the relaxation thing too. But Elizabeth taught us a kind of a mantra, which is very similar to what you just read. And you might be familiar with it. It's divine love through me blesses, multiplies, and heals all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful.
I love that.
And I do too. And I find that if my mind is going too fast or going to a place that's not good for me, it's all positivity. So it's a really good positive thought to go to sleep on, or I'll focus on breathing. I do a lot of counting, breathing, kind of
Those are
thing.
great tips. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.